The DC Universe is at war once again, and it's up to you to save it. Check out the affiliate link below. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is the Mundane Matt channel, and you know, I happen to liken myself, at least I did for a long period of time, as a progressive liberal, a person who believes in progress regardless of any social station in life, and a person who believes that we can, in fact, all be better off if we just keep working towards the future. And it's one of the reasons why I argue against the regressive left as often as I do, because taking us backwards is not going to propel us forwards. It doesn't work that way, and for some reason, the left very much likes to do that. And one of the biggest, I would say, vocal advocates against the regressive left, who also is considered a liberal, is Bill Maher. And I enjoy watching Real Time with Bill Maher every Friday on HBO, and but he made a comment this week that really pissed me off, and I heard it yesterday morning as I was watching New Rule, and he starts talking about superheroes and superhero movies and starts basically blaming them for, like, Donald Trump happening, right? And it's very similar to kind of what Simon Pegg said last year about the how it kind of like infantiles us, or it's infantilism, whatever the term is. It's people's addiction to pop culture, addiction to superheroes, addiction to all of these things. It doesn't propel us forward. It keeps us in this perpetual state of childhood. And I disagreed with Simon Pegg then, so did many other people, to the point of where Simon Pegg actually came out and apologized for the comment. I just don't think Bill Maher is that aware or even that apologetic to some of the crap that he says. And this is what he says in the New Rule. He goes on to say, if you're asking what's the problem is that superhero movies imprint this mindset that we are not masters of our destiny, and the best we can do is sit back and wait for Star-Lord or a fucking raccoon to sweep in and save our sorry asses. Forget hard work, government institutions, diplomacy, investment. We need a hero to rise, and so we put out the bat signal for one man who could step in and solve all of our problems very quickly. And that's how we got our latest superhero, the Orange Sphincter. And of course, he's referring to Donald Trump. Now, I wholeheartedly disagree with that statement. Trump is not a byproduct of people liking superhero movies. No one ever expects Batman or Superman or Star-Lord or Rocket fucking Raccoon to save everything, right? Heroes are usually a one problem solver at a time, and they have issues. They win some, they lose some. They're not perfect beings, unless you're Superman, which, let's face it, come on, like, he has moments where he's like the most boring superhero ever because nothing really hurts him outside of a rock from his own home planet. But the point is, that's not what it caused Donald Trump. The superhero movie-going public is not who voted Trump in. That would be the older white demographic, the baby boomers who grew up under the mindset that they were special, the people who grew up from the 50s and 60s that grew up thinking like, oh, we're the best generation, we're the ones that come after the war, we're the ones that are going to fix and solve everything. And they're the ones right now that, aside from the regressive left, are arguing about going back to the white picket fence nuclear family type lifestyle that happened pre-1979 to 1999, when our world population doubled. That's never going to happen. It's never going to go back. And to make that claim is not only utterly ludicrous, it's incredibly stupid, short-minded, short-sighted, and dumb. And I rarely ever say that about Bill Maher, because I do respect his opinion quite a bit. Even when I disagree with him, I can genuinely get what he's trying to say. But this is just retarded, with a hard tard in there. But he goes on to say here, yes, Orange Sphincter sent from a planet or planet asshole to save mankind, protected by his power smirk and his golden helmet, joined by faithful allies Boy Wonder, Paul Ryan, and stingy mutant turtle, Mitch McConnell, and his Alfred, Captain Buzzkill, meaning Mike Pence. Orange Sphincter never stops battling his arch nemesis, Crooked Hillary, and her sidekick, Private Server. Now, that, again, is more of a tongue-in-cheek take on the situation, but he's not attacking superheroes, so I can't really say I disagree much about that. If you are using a superhero analysis, yeah, Paul Ryan is definitely the Boy Wonder. Although it would be probably more like Boy Wonder, who is at this point probably trying to position himself to, you know what, screw it. Let's not even talk about superheroes when it comes to Trump. Let's say Trump is Caesar, Okay, Paul Ryan is Brutus. That's all I want to say about that. But Maher does finish up here by saying, like Batman, Orange Sphincter is a billionaire socialite from Gotham. Like Superman, he has a red cape, but he wears it in the front. Like Aquaman, he can communicate with whales, referring to Chris Christie. And like Spider-Man, he has Spidey sense that allows him to see things other people cannot. And then talked about Trump's inauguration size. And all that aside, yeah, there's the jokes in there. There's a ha 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 ha, and I get that. But that first line about heroes in superhero movies being the reason why Trump was kind of anointed to power is not accurate. It's not realistic, and no one out there would agree with that mindset. Heroes, the reason why they're so popular is that in a time of almost complete uncertainty, which, let's just be fair here, every generation is a time of unknown or of uncertainty of what's going to come down the pipeline. No one knows the future. We can only look at the past and learn from it and not go back to it in the areas of which we've made mistakes, like segregationism, which is why the progressive left is really fucking hysterical. But superheroes are the type of stories you read, the type of power fantasies and fiction you like to envelop yourself in, because they make you feel good. They make you strive to be a better person. They make you want to fight for what is good and what is right in this world, to stand up in the face of pure adversity, I should say, sorry, and fight back and overcome it, but not without its pitfalls, not without its challenges, and not without having to give it your all. And that is not because that sounds to an extent like Trump winning, and maybe in that regard it's correct given what he was up against, the establishment of the Democrats, the establishment of the Republicans, everything we've known from for political cycles. But sociologically speaking, that's not the same. All right, from a societal level, we look at superheroes as beacons to be like, as heroes that we can embody parts of their personality to help us in times of our own fear and our own anxiety and our own anguish and our own despair and our own depression. Heroes allow us a vehicle to live through vicariously, to maybe try to be a better person. And a lot of people out there love it. They love the fact that people like Captain America, Chris Evans, and Robert Downey Jr., and all the cast of the Avengers, they go out and they do philanthropic things. They use their power, their influence, to try to help the world. Not in every case. I will say the whole Joss Whedon super PAC thing, that was a dumb move. But for the most part, when it comes to philanthropy, they're there. They use their influence for good to better the world. That's what superheroes teach people. But trying to liken it to Donald Trump getting elected is just asinine and ridiculous. Like I said, retarded. And Bill Maher should feel bad for this, because it's not even an apt joke. In no way is it even remotely an apt joke. But I wonder if it will, like a few other things, go over his head. You can start to see that Bill Maher is starting to show his age a little bit, where as much as he likes to claim that he is a liberal, that he is a progressive, he's not as much as he wants to be. He's as maligned in his own beliefs as Trump is in his. Bill Maher is not that much younger than Donald Trump. And it is, true what they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And so old biases are going to come out. And if Maher wants to blame superheroes for the rise of Orange Sphincter, then that's on him. But the rest of us know the truth because we've read the comics, we followed the stories, and we see what superheroes are meant to be. A better version of us, standing up for everyone who needs it. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. My name is, of course, Matt Jarbo. This is the Mundane Matt channel. If you haven't already, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, check back daily for more content from me. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a fantastic day, and peace out.